Welcome to the Parent Podcast. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Yes, it's a voice that you normally don't hear, that you actually normally don't hear quite often. Starting the show is I, the one and only Uncle Shazam here. Now, before we get the show started, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of heads up. So right now, you won't be able to see our handsome faces tonight because I ran into a hiccup with Discord and OBS, and they're not getting along with each other as we speak. So the main point of the show is that you, the audience who watches and supports us, thank you very much, that you get to hear our voices and you get to hear everything that we say here. So I will hopefully by next week we'll be back update with once I take care of all the unnecessary issues with Discord and OBS. But until then, main thing is that you hear a voice. So tonight I'm joined by the one and only Sick Nick. Mr. Aristotle won't be free till later, so he'll be glad to join us for the show. So welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Uncle Zem. That's Sick Nick. What's up, Nick?
Hey.
All right. So first of all, happy Monday, everyone. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe to Panoramic Gaming so you can see more Panoramic podcasts, and make sure you also tap the notification button for more Panoramic Gaming, and also show some love to Panoramic TV as well. Do the same thing. Give them the like, comment, subscribe, and tap that notification bell too. So, with that being said, it's time to take a deep dive in to curious questions, and we start with Nick here. So, Nick, please do axe away your question, sir.
I guess this is a question that I believe I've asked before.
Sure.
I guess every day I continuously ask myself this.
Okay.
And I know it might sound depressing, but not necessarily. But I do have to wonder, is life really that worth it?
Okay, on what note? I know it's a daily thing, but like, what? I guess to answer your question with a question, like, what drives that thought of like asking if life is worth it?
Well, in society, at least our society, I've learned that we have certain expectations to live up to. Some of us do, others don't. And for those that, and whether or not you meet them, it is a question that will ring in your mind. Maybe not literally all the time, but it will ring in your mind every now and then. I guess for me, since I haven't really made anything out of life, except for forming a band, is life really that worth living? Some might say yes, other might say no. I even looked at a debate.org website, and shockingly, 82% of those people answering that very same question, they said no, it's not. I don't identify myself in that spectrum.
Sure.
But I'm not in the extreme opposite of the spectrum that say life is worth it either. Like for me, if somebody were to ask, if they were to ask me, do you think your life is really that worth it? I would just straight up say, I honestly don't know.
You're right, because no one honestly really knows. It's up to you, or it's up to you as a person, as an individual, how you choose to make that life. I.e., like for example, like you put a lot of you put within the past year, with the past year, and going back into last year, you effortlessly put a lot of time with the band, with synesthesia, with the starts, with your guys' startup, the ups and downs here and there, and coming together, and no pun intended, but coming together as a band. So
Yeah.
so in I guess in retrospect, I agree. I do agree with your answer, but I feel like sometimes we kind of have to find we kind of have to find something in our life that has meaning. So that has meaning, and that can eventually answer the question: is life worth living? Yes, because we find things in life that makes it worth, keep going on. So with you, for your band, and how you guys are progressing so far, and how much you guys are going and trying, um shouldn't that be the energy? Shouldn't that be your purpose, that gives you that can save at least a quarter, I would say, yeah, at least a quarter, that yeah, life is worth from that aspect, but not to the full extent though.
Yeah. I mean, if my purpose is to make music with a group of people, which I really wish it was, but I honestly don't know,
Right.
then shouldn't I, go somewhere with it? I mean, like start actually earning money out of it. I mean, I'm not necessarily asking for like, a grand million, but at the same time, we all got to make a living somehow.
Hmm.
Which honestly, I do find it as a very nasty truth
Sure.
that we're basically forced to worship.
Okay. But no, you're saying, dude. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
my bad.
So, anyways, hey, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ace himself, Aristotle, to the show. Anyways, Nick, as you were saying.
Basically, okay. Now I know that we all gotta make a living somehow, whether we like it or not. Whether we're CEOs, or we're shoveling, wiping, sweeping, or mopping shit. We all gotta make money somehow. That I can understand, but at the same time, you know, is it really a Is it really like, how should I say this? Like, if you were not to make money, you'd end up homeless and all that, but you're still technically alive.
Yeah.
But at the same time, because we're forced to, I say this loosely, forced to worship green pieces of paper that is given artificial value of some sort, is living really that worth it?
Okay, I'm gonna stop you with the whole green piece of paper. Yes, of course, everyone here knows that money is evil, but
No, it's not that it's evil.
No.
Money is that's a misconception that everybody today gets wrong. Money is not evil. It's just an object. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's the part that everybody, for some reason, doesn't get. And I feel like I'm one of the very few people in the world that somehow understands that.
Okay.
So to me, saying money is evil is completely asinine. It's stupid.
It's how
I'm
you
not.
value money.
Yeah, I'm not
That
saying. I'm not saying abolish money. I'm just saying, can we please stop putting money above anything else in life?
I'd say okay. I guess in response to it, you're right that you're right to the fact that money shouldn't be like shouldn't be like priority one. But in right now in today's case, and I'm being realistic as possible here, but we I guess for something for myself, like I need the money right now because I need the money purposely. One is to get my life together and get my shit together, and start being a man of my own. And yeah, it I don't want to put money on top, but in this case, I'd say I'd say you use the money, but only if it really benefits you for the long run in the future, and in the much most realistic way possible.
yeah, I see that. I see your point. I see both sides. What was the question here initially?
So
Is life really that worth it? Short answer
Back to the
for
last
me.
question.
Short answer from me. I don't know. I don't think I mean, every day I wake up, I don't say I mean, I know I should, but I just don't. And if I do, I feel like I'd be lying to myself. Every day I wake up, I feel like I should be saying thank God for another day in my life, but for some reason I just don't. Otherwise, I feel like I'm lying to myself, which to me it's like it's like I'm stoning myself in a way just by saying that. And I honestly don't feel comfortable saying that just for the sake of it. Like,
I mean,
you
we're
know
all
me as
martyrs in
a.
one way or another.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
well, I suppose so, but
We
to
all make
me,
sacrifices.
I'm the kind of person who feels like, I feel like I'd be lower than whale shit if I was to lie to myself in some way or another. That's why I have not once in my life I've ever said thank God for another day that I'm given in my life. I just don't. I can't, because every time I go to work or go to class or I get a lecture about you know finances and stuff, I keep asking myself, is my life really that worth it? Is it really worth a pot of gold or a briefcase full of money? And to me, the worst part about that is I feel like I don't have the right to know the answer to that question.
I mean, maybe you just gotta slow down sometimes and reevaluate what's really important in your life. You know, what makes you happy, what keeps you going. You know,
Well,
family, wife. You know, your
that's
future.
that's what makes it even worse. If you're happy, but you're not earning some intrinsic value out of it, then you're not really moving forward, and it's a thought that I get very sick of. I mean, I actually sometimes get sick of thinking it, like literally sick of it.
no, but there is a way. I can't explain how, but there is a way to both be happy but to also progress forward. It's really honestly the matter of up to you how you use that happiness to go forward in life and achieve things that only you can, and literally don't give a fuck what anyone else says.
The art of not giving a fuck, right, Phil?
Yes. So
That might help put some perspective.
yeah, to literally quote it from the book, the subtle art of not giving a fuck. Give honestly, if you look in the first like first chapter, literally give fucks to the only to the things that matter. Don't not so much give the fucks about the little things in life. Give fucks that mean so much to you.
Mhm.
So
Easier said than done, but yeah.
I'm not trying, and I don't wanna
Right.
I don't wanna explode it like right away, like it's gonna be done like just like that. If you take the time to, like Eric said, if you take the time to like reflect and find what it is. So for example, Nick, for you as music,
Mhm.
you give all the fucks about that because that is what matters to you, and that's what drives the passion for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
You gotta
yeah.
stop thinking about the negatives and just focus on the positive, as small as they may be. But over time, they will outgood the bad or whatever they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's the effort. At least make the effort. We all have shitty days. We all have these thoughts, but just think of another person that could be having it worse than you. They could give anything to take your spot.
Maybe.
So.
Honestly, I don't know anybody that might have it
Oh,
worse.
I'm sure there's.
There's
come on.
Come on. There's about what 7 billion people in the world, and quarter billion would
You
kill.
have a good family taking care of you. You have a roof over your head. You got a car.
Yeah.
Be grateful for what you do have, because there's a lot of people that don't have what you have and are still working their ass off.
I know that, but it's the future I'm worried about.
I mean, no one knows the future. It's uncertain. Embrace the moment.
That's the scariest part of all. I'm told to think about my future, and all of a sudden, I'm shaking in my boots in fear of what's to come. Am I gonna be homeless? Am I gonna become rich? Am I gonna die possibly before I reach 30?
Look, we all
don't
die
know.
eventually.
Look, that's life. We're all gonna die in the most weirdest way possible. So
Just embrace what you have now. You know what I mean?
and enjoy everything that's in front of you. Like for example, you're like friends like us, friends like your band, your wife.
Yeah.
So
Think of her.
let that be the that lighthouse. Like when you're in a
dark
complete
storm.
when you're in a complete dark shitstorm. Let her be that light for you, man.
I know. I just somehow, how should I say, that storm just somehow carries me miles away from the lighthouse, and I have to make the effort to row to that lighthouse again and again. It's like the wave doesn't want me anywhere near there, but somehow I just gotta keep trying.
Yeah, keep going.
Keep going.
We all lose our way sometimes, but we always find our way back.
Yeah.
The light is always there.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go.
That's a deep one.
Yeah, that was pretty deep.
Just keep in mind that while you are, relieving my tensions now, later on it's probably gonna pop up again.
Look, Nick, if you need anyone to talk to, dude, or just vent out something, just call us, or text us, whatever.
Okay.
Just need that. Everyone needs that word of reassurance sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we all go through shit.
Exactly.
The first thing is opening it up.
Okay.
Well,
there you go.
That was some first question.
That was quite the first question there.
Whew.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna turn this.
You want to lighten the mood here?
I'm gonna try lighten the mood here. Okay. What would be worse on pizza? Anchovies or pineapples?
Hmm.
That's a very good question.
I actually like both. Actually, it's kind
You
of
like anchovies, really?
anchovies are good, dude. On pizza,
Yeah.
I like it.
I had a bitter taste with anchovies.
Maybe depending on the place you got it.
Oh, that's probably why.
Where was it from?
Domino's.
Ooh, yeah. They don't have the best reviews, I think.
Okay.
Oh shit. Try Pizza Hut next time.
Is there a way they throw anchovies on a pizza a little bit better?
Usually Pizza Hut's quality is like top notch, right? Usually.
Usually,
I don't know.
except
This must have been the. Yeah.
except for the Pizzone, because the Pizzone was shit. Sorry. Anyways,
Okay, yeah. That's another story. But yeah, I mean, don't judge it from that one experience. Just
yeah.
give it another shot. But I think I like anchovies better than pineapple. Slightly.
Any rebuttal, Nick?
I mean, based on my own experience, and this is not to say I like it,
Sure.
but I'd probably go with pineapple, mainly because that's what I grew up with. But then again, I haven't tried anchovies, so I'm not gonna say it's shit. But even if I do, I have tasted much worse and weirder pizza flavors out there. So really, anchovies versus pineapple, to me anyway, is irrelevant.
Okay, I'll give you a worse one. Dinuguan on pizza.
Whoa.
If you want me to straight up kill you, that's a great way to do it.
That's two things great by themselves, but together, I don't know. I can't.
And to make it bitter, I'll throw slices of bitter melon on that pizza.
I'll be sure to spit on your grave by the time you die.
Okay. Or if you like star fruit, because you want to be a star. So
Yeah, well, in that case, I'm going to remove your gravestone. That way, no one can visit your grave.
cool.
Damn.
I can't. Well, I kind of always wanted the. I actually kind of wanted the cremation. That way, you can just throw my ashes in the ocean. That way, I don't need to have like a tombstone and shit.
That's a good one.
Fair enough.
Donate to science.
Yeah.
So
Wait,
they know
what-
how.
what-
Or not.
scientists
I
do
mean,
to
not.
your ashes?
I mean, not donate to science, but just kind of just spread my ashes in the ocean. It's honestly it's a lot. If you think about it, at the end, it's kind of a lot cheaper than actual like burial.
True.
That's actually true.
Honestly, I don't really care what happens to my body after I die.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the body is just a
Really don't.
vessel. Really, there's nothing valuable after that. Except maybe your internal organs, depending on who needs it.
Mm.
Don't they usually gut you before they cremate you? I don't know how it
I
goes.
think so because, how the science goes is when you die, the cells that's preserving your organs, including your blood, begin to break down, thus causes decomposure. And because of that, they have to eject all your fluids out before your skin starts actually rotting alongside everything else. And that's why there is such thing as organ donation, because the purpose of that is when you die, your organs, when after death, maybe say within a few days or months, I'm not really sure, they're still supposed to be relatively fresh and functional. If they were to put it into a person's body to where they really need like a new heart or a new set of lungs or kidneys. That's the whole point of donating your organs.
Yeah. Damn.
Well said, doctor.
I'm not a doctor. I do
I
research
know.
this stuff though out of curiosity.
Well,
But yeah,
Bill Nye.
that's kind of how the science of dying sort of works. Honestly, I feel kind of morbid just knowing about that. Considering I've thought about, well, I
That.
have been feeling a bit suicidal in the last couple hours, so
Look, just keep talking to us.
whatever.
Yeah, man.
And you'll be fine. Are you sure you don't work at a morgue?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Although that does leave me wondering, does it pay well?
I'm sure it does, but you know, you're paying for the elements that you're working with, which is terrifying. Working late graveyard shifts with dead bodies around you.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, I refuse to do graveyard shifts.
I think that's the only shift to have.
Really?
Literally.
Well,
You're
well
in the
then.
graveyard.
I guess death has a very punny sense of humor. You
There you
know,
go.
as a mortician, you work graveyard shift. Ha! Literally right
In
next
a
to a graveyard. Thanks, death.
Well, hey, if you could, okay, Nick, if you're to ever work as a mortician and you're able to have the courage and the fortitude to like handle dead bodies every day, right? I freaking salute you if you actually can handle that kind of work.
In that case, I'll try to be as creepy as Tony Todd.
Well,
If you
I don't-
get my
sorry,
reference.
yeah, I don't get that one.
Not really.
No.
In Final Destinations 1, 2, and 5,
Yeah.
he works as a mortician. Well, actually, no.
Oh.
In 5, he works as a coroner, but in 1 and 2, he works as a mortician. So you can say Candyman was technically in a graveyard. Technically.
Technically.
Oh, Candyman.
Yeah. Which is his most well-known role.
Classic horror. Underrated, but yeah, classic.
I actually love the character of Candyman, but for some reason, the second and third movie is absolute shit. Only the first movie is somehow good.
Subjective.
I disagree. I think 2 and 3 were actually 2 and 3 were actually pretty good to me at least.
Well, the first one, they really had it.
Well, look, it's always hard to keep the standard of the first movie for any sequel or trilogy or whatever. So there's that.
So,
especially with
yeah.
Disney.
There you go. So,
No, but for real though, I do love Candyman.
Candyman.
The Candyman can. Okay.
Hey.
Alrighty. Alright, Aaron, did you have a question?
I had a very small one. It's more of a would you rather, but I guess it's a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Would you guys rather work the regular 8 to 5 or 9 to 5, 8 to 4 shift for 5 days a week, or work 10-hour shifts for 4 days a week? And have a 3-day weekend? Or the regular 9 to 5?
I could probably do, 10-hour shifts 4 times a week. I honestly don't mind that because, Home Depot had me working 9 hours, for a while. Well, that technically it's more like 8 hours, but I'm counting the unpaid lunch hour. Yeah.
And I think you went through this thing in real life.
I went through both.
Yeah.
In the but between the two, I think I'd rather have the 8 to 4 shift. So,
Okay.
and plus that,
For 5 days a week.
yeah, for 5 days a week, because I've been used to it I've been used to it for so long, and to me it's actually a lot easier because I find a way to make it in my schedule where one, like after 4, sometimes 5, I can always just shoot straight away to the gym and just and then after that just go home afterwards. So
Okay.
So that's
You could also argue that having only worked 4 days a week, since you have a 3-day weekend, you could have more gym time then, right?
true. Very much true.
But I guess to each their own.
So
Just I guess stay to what you're used to.
and plus I'm able to like like sometimes if I end at, for example, if I do end at five sometimes, yeah, I get more racked hours than I need to come like the end of the pay week. So like or at the end of the pay period, excuse me.
Overtime, baby.
So cool. I'll take that.
All right. Good answers, gentlemen.
Alrighty. Well, that being said, it's time to plug through the screens because we're going into video games and streaming. So taking away with Nick with the dark side of the Force.
So this is actually, I guess, like a plan, or not necessarily a plan, but like, something I'm looking to do in the near future.
Sure.
I want to beat one of my childhood games, Star Wars: The Dark Force, because when I was a kid, I could not beat the game only because in a certain level, I was frightened by a certain creature that would lurk in the sewer waters of a certain Anawat city, which, I don't know if it's canon, honestly, but basically, if you had an octopus-like monster roaming around in the sewers, that is just, like, how should I say? I think, in my opinion, that's worse than having crocodiles living in the sewers. But that's just me.
I was thinking because I'm thinking of the one of the creatures from Episode 6, Return of the Jedi, where Luke falls into that trap, and it's like a really big overlord.
That's a Rancor. I'm not talking about a Rancor.
No, not Rancor. Okay.
This is something else. It lives in a sewer, and keep in mind the sewer is like waist level deep. Of liquid, of shit, piss, and all kinds of whatever gunk is involved. And there are creatures that you can see. Although it's dark, you can still kind of see them. Like, you can see their eye pop out of the water, and when they're nearby you, they kind of try to tentacle grab you just to kill you. That frightened me when I was a child.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm thinking of the thing that sort of swallowed Luke's ship in Dagobah, and no, not even close.
I don't remember that
What
one.
movie
But
Episode 6. Yeah, 6. No, not 6. 5. Empire Strikes Back. When Luke actually goes and visits Yoda for the first time, and then his ship sunk.
Oh, that thing.
Or something, something, whatever, kind of just like grabbed the ship or on a way to make the ship sink into the swamp.
no, that's something else.
No, okay.
Mm-mm.
Is it the creature from the Black Lagoon?
No, it's something else entirely.
Okay.
Oh. That's scary.
That's a pretty scary creature. Okay. But yeah, dude. So there's really no name for this creature? Not really?
As far as I know, I don't know the name of it.
Damn. So must be a real unknown creature.
To me, it feels like it's unknown because I know the Star Wars universe is very expansive, and because it's an entire galaxy, who else knows what other planets lie beyond in a galaxy far, far away? But a creature like that, I have no idea where they got the inspiration from that thing.
Okay. I see your point. Right on, dude. You know what? Hopefully you do beat the living shit out of it for once and for all, or twice for all if you do if you're gonna play the game like more than one or two times. And
probably not. I just want to beat it and finally tell my 8-year-old self, yay, you finally did it. You beat the game that is the bane of our existences.
Well said. Alrighty. With that being said, Air, any gameplay Within.
Just testing out Destiny 2 on Steam because it transferred from Battle.net to Steam now, and it's free. So just give it a shot. It's pretty fun so far.
Okay.
So if you guys want to join the raid, it's free. Just download it. A couple hours.
Okay. Actually, want to try to test that out later too. All right. So. Cool. All right. With that being said, so for video games wise, I'm back on the grind with Street Fighter 5, and here's the reason why. So most of you guys know, whether you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or Twitter. So this past Saturday, NEX Pro Harbor had an event sponsored by Asus ROG, Republic of Gamers, and they brought down a legendary Street Fighter player named Justin Wong, for those who know. And I went to the event, and we had a fun Q&A talking about fighting games and all sorts of stuff. And then after the Q&A, we had pretty much we had people lined up to take on Justin Wong in Street Fighter 5. And
how'd that go?
Okay, so when it was my turn, I was already.
Did you piss your pants?
I was like nervous as hell. So, and in my head I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm going to get bodied. I'm gonna get bodied. And lo and behold, so
you got bodied.
I got bodied by Justin Wong because one, so one of the new DLC characters in Street Fighter 5, Poison, where basically she has like pink hair, but she used like this whip, like a projectile, like a projectile whip, and every time Justin Wong uses it, that whip extends like halfway through the screen, like as if it's like Samus's like Z grab with Z grab. That's how effective that whip is.
Reminds me of Gambit or something.
Little bit.
Or Zatanna.
Yeah. So that being said, I was using Akuma, so I had to try to think and go around it. And also my also other thought was like, maybe I should have just like kind of like gone a little bit closer, cause all I was doing was trying to just throw go Hadokens and go try to demon roll. But every time I tried to demon roll, I'd end up getting whipped. So
damn.
So I kept trying things around, and then the one thing I can take away from my match against Justin Wong is like, don't jump, because the second I jump, I'm gonna get whipped. So I kind of have to close up, like kind of go really close up and try to lay out combos from that spectrum.
So I'm guessing he gave you 40 lashes.
Pretty much.
Jeez.
So no, but seriously, Justin Wong was a real cool dude. Like, yeah.
You get a signature?
Unfortunately, I didn't get a signature, but you know what? The best part is I got a photo with him.
Yeah.
So
next best thing.
That's
how you gotta get your thing signed.
I should have got it signed, but I was like, shit, I don't have a pen on me.
Bring it with you?
I brought it with me. I brought it with me, but I forgot my pen. I was like, shit. Oh, funny story really quick. So when Justin Wong saw my fight stick, so he looked a little bit closer. Yes, it's the two. Of course, you guys know this. It's the two sweet hand symbol upside down. So Justin Wong looked at my sticks like, wait, what? I'm trying to understand your stick. Why is it doing a Spider-Man thing? I was like, close enough. I was like, well, basically, I had to try to explain him. It was
Spider-Man.
it was basically the two sweet hand gesture just flipped upside down. So, and then
not this way.
Yeah,
this way.
But this way. So it wasn't this way, but this way. So that's what happened, and I got a good chuckle from it, and it was even funnier when he actually commented on Twitter, which is hilarious. So.
Oh really? Shit.
So that was good fun. So that was real good fun. Now
It's a humbling experience.
super humbling experience, and now it's like it to me it's like one of those things where it's like I'm gonna get back on the grind now. Like it was one of those like wake up calls to kind of just like
Inspiring moments.
Yeah, inspiring moments to like kind of get back on the grind.
There you go. You should hit him up once in a while. You know, you have him on Twitter now.
Yeah,
have some friendlies maybe.
Yeah, but then the dude is traveling like crazy because Ace's Rog is just like is on tour with
You like panels to go to?
because right now he's heading over to Vancouver next. So he's heading to Canada, basically. So yeah, all right. Shoot. Okay. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me in terms of video games. So I'm gonna be looking to getting back on the grind and doing Street Fighter 5. But yeah, with that being said, it's time to go right through the quote of the week here. If an executive officer in the military were to die and be buried in armor, wouldn't that make them exos? Like a pun, but I think I got it.
XO is basically the acronym for executive officer.
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
I was thinking EXO, but
Well, that was intended, but because executive officer has an acronym which is XO, you know, just by saying XO and then skeleton after that, you get the pun.
Okay. Alright.
Well, technically, executive officer can also pertain to like civilian job fields, but you know, executive officers usually, at least in my experience, they tend to pertain with the military.
Interesting.
That is rather interesting. Alrighty. With that being said, nice quote or pun. So, anyways, it's time. Well. Guess what? It's time to bring back our rapid fire game of dirty secrets. So, if you have
here we go.
So
our new
this
segment here.
So new segment called Dirty Secrets. So it's pretty much rapid fire. It's pretty much rapid fire. Whatever comes off the top of your head. Anyways, just either type it.
We still had this on here.
I know. Type it or just say it already. So.
Man.
Boy.
Where do we start here?
Okay. Where do I start?
Dirty secrets.
I've actually considered at one point I did consider ordering Blue Chew, which is enlargement pills.
A rip off of Viagra.
Pretty
That's
much.
really what it is.
Why not just go for Viagra, not the cheaper one?
Well, I know. I think Viagra's meant for like way older gentlemen. So, but yeah. So, at some point, sometimes like, gosh, I know it's small down there, but I've actually thought about very secret. I've actually thought about ordering enlargement pills.
Who are you pounding, man? That you need the enlargement pills.
No, this is okay. So the story.
She's not getting satisfied.
Yeah, no. So this story kind of goes back to when I was in a relationship. So this is where it's like, gosh.
Wow.
So
did she mention anything?
Not really, but I kind of felt like, I kind of felt like, okay,
man.
maybe I do need to get a tad bit bigger.
I mean, honestly, I do have something to say to that.
Okay, go ahead. Fuck it.
I pity her.
Okay.
I pity her if you need Blue Chew.
Well, you pity her. Oh.
You know, because enlarging or erecting should be a natural thing. But for some people out there, and for Phil, apparently, they kind of need that extra boost, which technically isn't really supposed to be healthy.
Maybe she wasn't tight enough. I don't know. She needs something bigger to
Who
fill
knows?
that hole.
Honestly, regardless, I pity the girl.
Right. I see your point.
So there you go. That was probably a dirty secret from like years ago.
Try fisting, maybe?
No, that's not gonna work.
No?
That's not gonna work.
That probably might make it worse. Because believe it or not,
Infinity Gauntlet.
believe it or not, the woman's area.
But the ovary?
Actually, no.
They can stretch pretty far.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
They're designed to, labor babies or take babies.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't recommend it all the time, but they can fit a couple in there, so to speak.
So, but yeah, okay. There you go. There you go. I'm pretty sure
you trumped all our secrets, dude. that was a pretty heavy one.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
Come on, I know you guys. I know. There's gotta be something. There's gotta be something way worse. Like for example, a dirty secret Nick would do. He actually likes the ukulele. I don't know.
How's that a dirty secret?
Yeah.
Because you'd rather play the banjo versus the ukulele, which is apparently in your perspective, it's probably way better.
Well, that doesn't make it a dirty secret, though.
Okay, fine. I don't know. I thought it'd be one of those like guilty pleasures kind of dirty secret.
Okay, guilty pleasures, that would probably qualify, but a dirty secret is something else entirely.
Okay, fine. I don't know. I'm throwing ball here.
I shaved my pubic hair. Is that dirty?
Yeah.
There. Once in a while.
Once in a while, like every 3 months.
I feel like I get too hairy down there.
One
I feel like Chewbacca down there.
Like once every 3 months, or like.
Once a month, I'd say.
Okay, that's normal. That's normal.
It goes pretty fast. So.
That's normal.
Well, that's not the only thing that grows fast, but I'll leave that to your imagination.
Okay. Anyway, I guess my dirty secret, I don't really know if it's dirty anyway, but I never ever shave my legs, but for whatever reason, nothing grows there at all.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
No, how?
Dude. Have you seen Air's legs and my legs?
Looks like a jungle down there, dude.
And anytime both of us wear shorts, like you can see, like you can it's pretty obvious. You can see how much hair is there.
Do you shave, Phil?
I do.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it, but it grows so fast back, so it's just like, is it even worth it? So Nick, you're lucky to have those jeans, man.
Well,
jeans.
I do wear jeans, so I don't think everybody knows about that.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
I wonder you look good in your shorts, dude.
Yeah.
I guess.
Show it off, man.
There you go.
Show those thighs.
Whatever.
So, anyway, well that wraps it for Dirty Secrets. Hopefully we can come up with some crazier ones next week. So, with that being said, it's time to go down the rabbit hole through personal achievements of this week and the last. So, with that being said, Nick, another show coming up this towards the end.
No, it's not really a show. It's just an alternative rehearsal area that we could meet up in. So, this isn't official, but on Wednesday there is a very good possibility that we'll get to use a practice room in the UH Manoa music department.
Oh, snap.
Thanks to the efforts of Nalu and Meg.
Wow.
Mostly Nalu, though.
Oh, damn, dude.
Nalu being the drummer?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not really in tune with your new members here.
Yeah, I know. Except for Deether.
Oh, that's right. Good pickup, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Since I consider him probably one of the top young guitarists we have out there.
Mhm.
Probably in the world.
But man, hey. So wait, how did you guys end up getting? How did you guys end up getting like I guess a rehearsal? In Manoa? Like, was there like talks of discussions that you guys were just like, or it was just like pretty much it was just like an easy hookup.
Kind of that. It was kind of an easy hookup, but at the same time, because Nalu has yet to give me a firm answer on it when we get to use it. Right now I consider it unofficial because I don't know if the music department might detract on their answer and say, hey, sorry, this is last minute, but we decided to use the practice room for a rehearsal of our own. And because of that, I am expecting him to give me a full answer by Wednesday afternoon, right when I get off class, or like around 3 or 4 p.m. That's when I'm hoping that he can give me an answer that we can use that place at least once, maybe, or once in a while. But to me, as long as there are places that we could make use of to rehearse, that way we can get ready for a gig and all that. I'm all for it. In fact, I even planned out, because time is of the essence when it comes to meeting up for rehearsal. I've devised a plan for pretty much all of us to do come Wednesday. So basically, because me and Deether live together, I'll be riding him to Nalu's house, which hopefully, well, what you call? So when we finish our cleaning job, say around maybe 5:30 or 6, maybe 6 at the latest, we do our bit. We go back to our house, grab our things. Me and Deether grab our amps. We get the extension cord, the power strip, and our instruments.
Right.
That's when we're gonna haul ass to Nalu's house. By the time we get to Nalu's apartment, all his drums stuff should already be in the lobby. Haul those into my car. Then we go all the way to UH Manoa, do our thing, come back to Nalu's house, bring it all back up with him, then we be on our way.
And how long is your guys rehearsal times? Or is it like a couple 3 hours, 2 hours?
Usually 2 to 3 hours. Usually. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this is probably just me, but it feels like it's kind of like a inconvenience, like kind of going from like all the way from Tuwaipahu side all the way up to Manoa, because that's quite the heavy traffic going through there.
Well, not necessarily, because I told Nalu if he when Deether and I finish our job, that's when he should get his drum. That's when he should start disassembling his drums and taking them downstairs by himself, probably, most likely. And then while he's doing that, me and Deether will get our stuff, get to his apartment first, pick him up and his instruments, and we go to UH Manoa together. So that way it will feel like, well, it actually is one trip. So really the whole thing is supposed to go stop here, stop there, and then boom, that's our final destination.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not like back and forth. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to avoid doing the back and forth thing, which to me is irritating.
It actually does sound irritating. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the plan that I devised for everybody, most especially for Nalu to work on by himself, is actually time and gas efficient.
Hmm. Yeah. Before we go on, does Nalu drive on his own or nah? Not really.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
So now somehow I'm the only driver in the band again, which honestly, kind of sick of it. But whatever. If they need me, they need me.
And that's when Dieter comes in, right? Because he's gonna be driving soon.
Soon, yeah. Hopefully sooner.
Why is how close tippy like very tiptoe close to the
I'd say if he can just take the test and pass it, he's good. He already knows his basics and stuff, but he hasn't gotten around to, doing the test yet. Yeah.
Damn. Well, right on, dude. I hope you guys do get that room at Manoa. But if not, there's always like alternatives and shit. And who knows?
Yeah, but right now I'm just more what I'm ultimately looking forward to is more gigs, more places to play at. Because really that's the whole point of starting a band in the first place.
Also,
to, get out there and make some money if you can.
Also, number 2, have you guys I know it's kind of hard these days to kind of write original songs and stuff, but have you guys ever thought of like doing like a cover album, like five covers, like in like an EP?
We have. Well, at least when Ronan and Kaleo were on, we have. But considering Dieter understands our vision, Meg more or less does too, and so does Nalu. I think it's something that we can definitely do now that we have more talented people on the team, which is Dieter and Nalu.
Because just by your guys' progression so far, like it'd be pretty interesting to see you guys just do like a cover EP, like a cover album EP and stuff, and then you use that EP to like send it out send it out like digitally.
Sure, we can do that. We just got to get the right software for it, though.
Yeah.
By the way, Nick, I had a quick suggestion. You know how you asked me if I could find a girl that could play keyboard, whatever.
Okay.
I mean, since your wife is coming down soon, wouldn't she want to join in and support you guys by playing keyboard or something?
She can't. She's not musically inclined like me and Dieter.
I mean, she's still young. There's always time, right?
There is, but I don't know if she's willing to, so I'm not gonna force her hand or anything. Besides, kind of like Fleetwood Mac or ABBA, which I will name as examples, mixing, like marrying your own bandmate or even dating them, to me is a very, very bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't see the reason why, but
well, look at it this way. I will use ABBA as an example. But ABBA had Agnetha, Annie Frid, Bjorn, and Benny, which formed the name ABBA out of their names. But at one point, they actually married each other. I think it was Annie Frid got married to Benny, and then Agnetha got married to Bjorn, which it was going fine, but later on down the road, they considered divorcing themselves, which they did, and it ultimately resulted in ABBA's unfortunate breakup as a pop band. Yeah, that's a very good example of why you should not date or marry a fellow bandmate, if possible.
That kind of reminds me of
what?
Remember that Tom Hanks movie, That Thing You Do? Remember? Well, it's not so much band members. It was so much like a. So, in the movie, like the Jimmy the guitarist was in a relationship with Faye, and then they pretty much had their rough patches even after like they got famous as a band, like going on tour and stuff. But eventually, like their breakup kind of led to the entire band like pretty much disbanding altogether.
Interesting.
Yeah, and how else did that song "Go Your Own Way" actually come about? It was because Lindsey Buckingham was dating Stevie Nicks at the time, and they broke apart sometime later, and Lindsey wrote a song about it.
Go your own way.
Yeah, that's the reason why that song exists. Because as bandmates, they dated and got married, and it didn't end well for them.
Well,
sadly.
think about it though. Go Your Own Way ended up being one of their biggest hits ever. So,
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm not denying that. In fact, I love that song. It's just that the context of why it was written, I can kind of see why you should never ever date or marry your own bandmate. Like, keep it platonic. That's why I'm very reluctant to have Mia in the band, simply because I don't want to end up in that same road.
Okay.
Okay, right on. Okay, personal achievements for this week. Not much honesty, but as far as on my side, but I'm kind of looking forward to getting into level 2 no-gi jiu-jitsu, and eventually
Nice.
I'm looking towards to buying my own gi so I can actually do actual gi jiu-jitsu. So
Is it expensive
it's pretty pricey, honestly.
for geese?
It's pretty pricey. Like most gis will start at like $70 at most, and goes on
Jeez.
higher.
Damn.
But no, fun class today, and then like what I'm also looking forward to, like I said, there is a possibility that there will be a level 2 no-gi class, no-gi jiu-jitsu class coming up or in the works right now. So that I'm just like super just like looking forward to, and progressively I'm honestly I don't want to my own horn or nothing, but I feel like I'm kind of progressing there. I'm progressing, getting better, getting better, getting better at rolling with people, and trying to like look at different ways to like escape, and also lock in like different or various submission holds. So
Good shit.
You know what? Every time you talk about no-gi jiu-jitsu, that really makes me want to go back to grappling, because that really makes me miss my wrestling days.
Dude,
Even though I did not enjoy the team I was with at the time.
Dude, come to UFC gym and join a class.
How much is it?
Like right now, like if you were to go now, like I would say like look into the prices first and see if you can afford it, because actually majority of people pay like between $20 and $40.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
So yeah, I'd say look into it, and then like if you want to come join a class, like come Monday and Wednesdays to the classes I go to.
Okay. Wait, Monday and Wednesdays you said?
Monday and Wednesdays.
Okay.
6 p.m.
Okay. Mondays I could probably make it. Wait, 6 to what time?
6:50.
Okay.
So relatively like 6 to 7.
Okay,
relatively.
So that's pretty short, but I'd say, you guys probably do a lot within that time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in that case, I'll probably think about it. But For Wednesday, there's no way you'll see me during that time.
That's fine. As long as you try and make it to one, honestly, better than nothing. And I also throw the invitation to air if you guys do choose to come, if you guys decide to.
I'll give it a shot. I am looking for a gym right now, so yeah, I'll consider it.
So I throw out the I throw out the invitations.
Well, here's a good thing that you're inviting me to this if I decide to go along with it. Because I used to do high school wrestling.
Yeah.
I can actually show you a few basic but very effective wrestling moves to actually get someone down on their back. Because, well, it would probably seem counterproductive, but if you really want to learn how to grapple, this is something very good to have, because if you're in wrestling, like you're actually like in high school folk style wrestling and you're on your back, that's where you're in danger. Whereas, to my understanding, in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, if your opponent puts you on your back, you're actually at a very good place to get him to tap. So. Yeah.
But it's also,
if you ask, yeah.
But it's also like what I think what I learned with the past month. I feel like I kind of have to balance out like the physical and mental aspect of doing trying to learn and trying to train at that pace. Mm-hmm. Once you're in there, once you like, you kind of have that focused goal, like you're trying to learn something and you want to at it. Mm-hmm. It's gonna honestly it's gonna be painful at first, but the work, but as long as you come through and you put the work in, it'll pay off. So right now, honestly, till now, like I'm still getting beaten, tapped out, and sometimes I kind of throw my body on the line here and there. But honestly, I see it as like it's worth it. It's worth learning. It's worth trying to get the work. But yeah.
Nice.
All right. So before we move on to any other achievements, any achievements, sir?
Nothing new. Just doing the usual 50 to 100 push-ups a day when I can. So slowly getting back in shape.
Cool. Right on, dude. Alrighty. Okay. Well, it's time to switch channels because it's time for TVs, movies, online videos, etc. So, what are you guys watching? We'll start. We'll take it with Nick.
Okay. Well, as I might have told you guys before, there is this YouTube channel called The Kill Count, and basically,
I love that show.
The host, James A. Janice, that's his name, right?
Yes.
James. Yes.
Yeah, James A. Janice does various horror movies and actually counts the kills in said movies. And one of his latest movies that I wouldn't necessarily say reviews the movie, but he counts the kills within the movie. He actually does Candyman 1 and 2, which there is a third one coming out pretty soon.
Nice.
Yeah. And I actually like the Legend of the Candyman. It's very tragic, but at the same time, he's one of those unique villain characters where you can't help but sympathize with him. Like,
he's a likable.
To me, Candyman, like you guys said, is a very underrated character, and I do agree with that. Mainly because, the way he became the way he is, you actually feel sad for him. But at the same time, he's evil because he's deliberately killing people, murdering people, just to keep his name alive, even after he died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was just looking at I was just looking at like the views on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that guy gets rapid fast million views pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, his content is something that I can definitely, keep watching over and over. That's how interesting this guy actually is. Heck, I even managed to, message him on Facebook at some point and even got a couple of responses.
Oh, no kidding.
We were actually talking about The Thing, and I told him how it's actually one of my favorite horror movies of all time, just like him.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I actually retorted that, The Thing from 1982 Thing is actually his favorite horror movie of all time, I said the same thing to him, and he's like, "Hey, we should hang out sometime." And I'm like, "Yeah, well, as much as I'd love to, we're like literally an ocean away. You're in California, and I'm all the way in Hawaii. So, yeah, I wish we could."
You guys could FaceTime, have a virtual hangout, talk about.
I
some
guess
movies.
so, but still, it doesn't feel the same as a real hangout, if you ask me.
True.
That's fair.
Well, there's a channel on YouTube that's pretty similar to what's his name? Kill Count guy.
Spooky.
Spooky
It's called
Rice.
Spooky Rice. He does a lot of he does horror movies as well, but not so much the kills, but just kind of gives his analyzation on the movie and whatnot.
I see.
So he watches the movies that you don't want to watch. They're super disturbing and stuff. But
okay.
and he puts a little comedy in there too, so it's a fun watch.
I see. I mean, that kind of reminds me of the movie review channel that I like to watch called Deus Dakin Reviews. Yeah, he gets pretty funny too every now and then.
Mm-hmm. But this guy does the really disturbing movies, like Serbian film.
Oh no! Don't go Serbian films.
Yeah,
I already know what you're talking about, so stop. Put
Human
the break
Centipede.
right there. I don't need to know more.
I Spit on Your Grave. All those movies.
Okay.
Those
Okay.
Yeah,
classics.
don't explain those movies because I already know what they are. I haven't seen them,
You've
but
seen
I
it?
did research them,
Okay.
and I did get kind of sick just reading about
It's
them.
pretty sickening. Yeah.
I actually love I Spit on Your Grave. That was pretty.
The original or the remake?
You need help.
Actually the remake was actually pretty gory versus the I know the original it was the I guess the standard, but the remake, right? It took the gore to the next level.
Because I know she got raped. Like, there's a couple of rape scenes there.
Dude, the way she gets her revenge and she just kills everyone. Oh, even the funniest the one towards the end, spoiler alert, where the shotgun is up the guy's ass.
Oh, what the fuck? She literally shoots him in the ass.
Well,
Jeez.
it's not her. She elaborately sets up this trap.
Oh.
And then the guy across from him, like, does something completely stupid and pulls and then pretty much just yanks the string or whatever the trap was, and then the thing just goes.
I mean, still, you can say he literally shot his ass.
So, but yeah, no, I love Spit on Your Grave. I didn't like the sequel after it because it was kind of weird.
Oh, here's one movie that you guys may or may not heard of, and it's something Deus Daikon actually reviewed. Four movies actually. Have you ever heard of the movie Wishmaster?
Sounds familiar.
Okay, so basically, if you know this actor named Andrew Divoff, he basically plays an evil genie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how his genie act works is actually a lot closer to the jinn, to ancient Arabic folklore, where if you make a wish to the jinn, there is a very good chance he'll kill you while he does it. Like let's say what's a good example? Let's say you don't really wish it, but you just say it out of your mouth because you are feeling really bad or whatever. Like, let's say, oh my god, I wish I was never born. And he says done, and he literally reverses your age to the point where you're, to the point where you're just a fetus, and he basically kills you after that.
Damn.
Well, yeah, he kills you technically just by making you disappear from existence.
Damn.
Yeah.
He's a scary dude.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild.
But you should watch the the review. Like, he actually covers the first. Well, actually, all of the movies he covers really well because there's a lot of comedy in it, especially since the other movie, the three other movies after the first, for some reason, are really really bad. Whereas the first one, he actually likes it. So basically, the best way to describe this guy is, the more he likes the movie, the less funny he'll be about it. But the more he hates the movie, the more he's gonna make fun of it and somehow make you laugh in the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he mixes it up once in a while.
Yeah. Like, in his movie review of Alien vs. Predator in 2004, there's the scene where the alien queen, rips off her chains, and he actually plays the Queen song "I Want to Break Free" while that scene is happening, and I'm like, this fucker, he's tickling me right at my spot.
Oh, that's clever. That is super.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I gotta go on a binge for these movies. Holy crap! And wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
And definitely check out Spooky Rice too.
Spooky Rice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a definite watch. All right.
Especially the Serbian film one. Challenge yourself.
Okay. Might have to bust out the popcorn for that one. Anyway.
Might throw it up later too.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. With that being said, as far as like TV shows, movies, online videos, honestly, not much. Not much. I'm still keeping up to date with AEW, All Elite Wrestling, and that, and and then going back to watching Athlean X with Jeff Cavalier.
Nice. And Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse. I kind of learn a lot from. I feel like I do learn a lot from them.
Oh yeah, especially because Jesse, like he improved over the years, man.
So
he used to be like a scrawny guy like me, He's like a buff dude.
So yeah, so I do in a lot of ways kind of just like learn a lot from their ways of working out and trying to improve themselves physically. Is like, okay, so I do take into like some workout tips from them. But yeah, so that's what I'm watching. Oh yes, right. Spooky Race. Any
yeah,
other?
just recommended that. That's pretty much it. I've been wanting to watch The Lighthouse. I don't know if you guys remember the movie that came out this past Friday, but I didn't have the chance to watch it.
Is that movie in select theaters?
Very select. Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like an indie film.
Yeah, I was wondering why it's like it only goes to like not
the very weird locations.
Yeah, like all the way not Ward.
Kahala or
no, not Kahala. Trying to think. Dole Cannery.
Oh yeah.
So,
but I don't know. I think it's worth it to watch that movie. It's really good. It's got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay. Yeah, that's the. Okay. All right. Definitely gotta. Hopefully, there's another way to watch it, or unless they kind of bring it to Hawaii Film Festival, maybe.
Just cross your fingers.
So, what? All right. What? I guess. All right. I guess. With that being said, no daily happenings. Okay. All right. So, I have some unfortunate news. So it looks like we're going to end. So, what's now going to be buried is the music game, and here's the reason why.
Copyright.
Yes. exactly why.
It sucks. I mean, we've done it before. Why is it?
I know, I know,
now?
I know. We've done it before, but we've done it before on several times, but
Only now they caught you.
yeah. So it's like, so yeah, so you, sorry YouTube,
Fuck YouTube.
You're kind of being an ass right now.
Yeah, and because of that, I can imagine a lot of people are actually leaving YouTube for more alternative websites to post their videos.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so I feel it's pretty like shitty that we can do a lot. We can do a lot of like guess that song because, and well, it's not so much YouTube's fault. It's just so much like the game of copyright, because copyright is such a deep topic to go into, because like there's so much extensive like shit that goes behind that term, like how much money is out that gets out of it for using someone else's work. Because what I didn't know either too was like just using a happy birthday song is copyright. It's
Wow.
yeah.
It is, believe it or not.
So it's like wow. Like
So basically, just by singing, "Happy Birthday," we should all be thrown in jail for it. But we're not.
basically. So it's like
Pretty much under martial law now.
yeah. So
For how strict they are.
yeah. So and well, I don't know. You YouTube as of late, honestly, sorry guys, but fuck you guys. Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna get our show booted off. I don't know if that's gonna get us.
This might be our last show, guys.
I don't know if this might be the last show if we get booted off and we have to go find another place to go do videos, like do a podcast like this.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine on Twitch, if anything.
So, well, yeah. So, all right. So to end this episode, we're just gonna do would you rather question would you rather questions, 2 rounds. Doesn't matter. There's honestly no boundaries to the questions. It can be.
Actually, I did, since we have since we can just run this podcast for a while. I did have a mini game that I wanted to test out.
Oh, okay. Let's try it out.
I wanted to try it out. It's called Name That Celebrity.
Ooh. Okay.
So how does this work?
So I'm gonna paste pictures on the Discord chat here of random celebrities acting in their movies, and you gotta name the celebrity and the character they're playing and the movie name
Okay.
for bonus points. So I guess 1 point or half point for the name, right?
Right.
Full point if you get the movie title, and then 2 points if you get the character they're playing.
Okay.
Shit. Okay.
So okay.
I'm
So the first one, let's do a rather easy one.
okay.
Okay. Can you drag pictures to this? Trying to.
Is there like an ad? Oh yeah. Okay. So if you're on the chat side, so all you gotta do is the add button, and it's just gonna straight up open up a window where all your pictures are.
Gotcha. Okay. Here's the first one.
Emily
I
Blunt.
know that's Emily Blunt.
Okay, that's 1 point.
Oh, is this from Edge of Tomorrow?
Ding ding ding! Wow, good job. What character is she playing?
Oh, I forgot what it was, but she was the one helping Tom Cruise like
Get out of the
get out of the death loop.
the loop. Okay. As good as movie buffs as we are, we're not really like movie buffs, but I guess casual movie goers.
Oh yeah,
I'll-
I'm in the casual.
I'll ease the ante here. Instead of naming the character they played, I'll just ask you the year it came out. the
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
No googling or anything.
Got it.
Just from memory, whatever.
This movie,
So-
Edge of Tomorrow, 2009.
Nope. Nick, you want to steal this one?
I believe it's 2000.
It's later than 09.
16?
Little too early though.
Oh, okay. So must be 17.
And the answer is.
Actually, sorry, I meant too late. 2014. You guys were like right in the middle.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Or like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Phil gets 1 point since you got 2 right. Nick, good luck next time. Okay. Next celebrity.
Okay. Here we go.
By the way, there's a 30-second limit.
Okay.
I'm totally lost on this one.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Actually, wait. I noticed the symbol that's on his
Right.
apparel. Is that Star Trek?
Yes. Who's the actor and which Star Trek is this?
Oh.
Oh, jeez. I probably might only get the movie Star Trek Into Darkness.
Damn it.
You got a point.
Okay.
Okay. Chris Pine.
Oh shit, that's
Mhm.
Chris Pine. What the fuck? How did I not recognize him?
I'm surprised you didn't. Yeah, get that one.
He's playing Captain Kirk. And this was in 2017.
Way too late.
Oh.
Came out way too early, or way earlier than that.
Oh, way earlier. Okay, Nick, I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I'll give you a small hint there. Way earlier than 2017.
2013?
Ooh, way earlier.
What?
Wow.
Well, you guys use the guesses up already, so it's 09.
Oh, damn it.
I know it's a lot older than we thought. But Phil is up 1.5. Nick has a point.
1.5 to 1. Okay. All right.
We'll play up to 3 since it's just a mini tryout for this game.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right.
Next movie here.
Okay.
Split. James McAvoy.
I know what you're getting at, but no, not.
Wait, what? It's
Not
not.
right.
Oh,
Take it closer. To
Oh fuck me!
it's Zac Efron.
I thought that was James McAvoy.
He's bald in that one. McAvoy. In Split.
Right, but he's somehow wearing the same exact pants.
Somehow, I don't know how that happened, but
is this Zac Efron in not Neighbors, but Baywatch?
yes. What year?
2015.
16. But
Damn
I'll give you a
it!
point since you did get 2.
Okay. Okay.
So 2.5. Nick's down to 1. Wow, Phil knows a lot more about movies apparently. Maybe just the
I'm just not.
certain types of movies.
I just kind of see what people see, kind of thing. I know that sounds
Mm.
a lot weirder than that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
what era of movies do you guys usually? Would you guys be more comfortable? You know,
Oh gosh.
guessing about like
Not sure. I mean,
pretty much any era or like.
well,
Sir.
almost any era. Almost.
For me, I would say like early 2000s. So like 2000.
Like Final Destination times.
Yeah, like 2000 to like 2005, kind of early.
Okay, like the early MCU movies too.
That too. Yeah, we can.
Or just call them pre-MCU movies.
Pre-MCU. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that was before the idea of cinematic universe came to fruition. Didn't start until 2008.
Yeah.
Very true.
So, okay. That's right.
But yeah, I'm fairly various with my movies. Like, I'm kind of the here and there movie lover.
Right.
Nice.
Whatever comes to mind or whatever you
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Or
Next.
whatever made the most impact on me.
Fair enough. Next one coming up. Processing for some reason. Okay.
Oh, Kevin Hart. Oh damn. Central Intelligence,
Wow.
and that was.
How did you get that? Because even I couldn't have gotten that. Because it looks like just a regular movie that he's in.
Right? Central Intelligence, 2017.
Nick, you want to steal the year here?
2016.
Ding ding ding. Nice. By the way, steals are worth 1 point,
Nice.
not half. So
Okay.
Nick's catching up here.
So it's like 2.5 to 2 or
Oh, what is it now?
like last time you called it you called for 2.5.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, it's pretty close then.
Okay, game point.
After this, we're gonna do all or nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Is that Mila Kunis?
No, it's
Hello.
not, that's not her.
Oh.
She's not usually brunette, but in this movie she was.
Oh.
20 seconds.
That's not really Mila Kunis, is it? Really?
it looks
No,
like her,
it looks like her. I'm trying to think.
Amazingly, it's not.
No, it's
She's hotter than me though, I think.
Is this Exorcist? No.
No, this is actually this is 70s.
No, I mean like the more.
The recent ones? No, not
No.
not a remake. Nope.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm at a loss for.
Do you at least want to guess the year? Maybe
2008.
earlier, but close.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah, a little bit earlier. Nick, you want to steal here? Name, movie, and year.
I can probably only guess the year 2006.
Ding ding ding. You got that one. I don't know how. You guys don't know who this is?
No, it's
Jessica Alba.
What the hell?
Come on, guys. From the Eye.
Oh, From the Eye. I didn't watch
Not a
that.
well-received movie, but
Yeah. Okay. I didn't watch
Yeah.
that movie. Damn. Okay.
yes. Well, not now, Nick. After the game, or never. Okay. Game. All or nothing round.
Okay.
You
Okay.
guys, you guys pick an era. 70s, 80s, 90s, early 90s, late
Early
90s.
2000s.
Phil, you concur?
I concur with early 2000s.
Ooh, man. This is gonna be hard because both you guys are pretty well, perceived in the
Traversed.
2000s. Yeah. Man. What haven't you guys watched from the early 2000s?
Um.
Come on, Google, let's go. And this is a all nothing around. This won the Oscar in 2000, the year 2000. This movie.
Okay. Wait.
Pretty sure it's not Gladiator.
Sure about that?
I'm more than certain. Otherwise, this chick would not be in there.
Are you sure about that?
In the year 2000, right?
Yes.
Okay, as far as I know,
Won the Oscar.
Gladiator did not come out in 2000. It came out in 2001. So this would not be Gladiator.
Phil, no googling here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Okay. I know. I got caught. Anyway, no. Honestly, I'm having a hard time. I can't even tell. Oh my god. Why is it blue? Sorry. So yeah, even I don't know who the hell that is.
Can you guys guess the character being portrayed?
Is
Nope.
okay.
Okay.
I'm going completely off tangent here.
Or the actress?
No, the character she's portraying. She's a bride.
Yes.
I'm stumped. Damn. I don't.
Yeah,
think...
I'm totally stumped on this one.
This is ironic because I'm gonna give the win to Nick because yes, this is Gladiator from the year
What?
2000.
No way! That cannot be Gladiator!
This is the scene straight from Gladiator. Dude, that's freaking Russell Crowe on the right there.
No, okay, the beard, I can sort of recognize that, but I was looking at the actress's face.
Right,
There's
but the
no
biggest hint is on the right, being Russell Crowe's character in Gladiator. Like,
Oh, jeez.
I gave you the biggest hint right in front of you.
This is extremely ironic.
Nick
Very
won.
ironic. So yes, Nick gets a W in the most ironic of ways.
Okay.
But yeah, that is Lucilla marrying Maximus from Gladiator.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, you got it, Nick. Even though you contradict yourself for some
Yeah,
reason.
I did. A huge contradiction indeed.
Never doubt your gut feeling.
Hey. Alrighty.
All right, well that's our first week of that game. How do you guys like it?
It was actually pretty fun, dude.
It's a good change of pace,
Yeah,
and
definitely.
hopefully we don't get copyright.
I hope not this time.
Yes.
Because I don't know what else I don't know what other object they're gonna stick
Right.
up in our asses for the sake of copyright.
So, oh hey, you know what? Shit happens. So, hey, if we get booted off YouTube, it's okay. We can always find other platforms. Find other platforms to do this show on.
Mhm.
Anyways, okay. With that being said, this has been the Panoramic Podcast here on Panoramic Gaming. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe, and tap the notification bell, and also give the same exact love as well. And we continue next week if we are still here on the show. Until then, see you guys next week.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
See ya.